have a male child. Maybe you're out there, you're also trying so much to have a male child. Okay, you might just want to take a listen to this. So this person said, during his wife menstrual cycle, 5 days is our menstruation days, maybe from day 1 to day 5. And then, so he's saying that the 4th day is the formation of eggs, so nothing will happen if they meet medically. So he's saying that from day 6 to 13, the eggs are active, which represent female child. Then from 14 to 17, the XY is very active during those 4 days, which she can only give birth to a male child. And then the person is also saying that from day 18 to 23 is another day when the excess female eggs will be active. Therefore, it should make sure that they come together within those 4 days with prayer, and by God's grace, they will have a male child. All right. He said you should do this before another menstrual cycle. So he was trying to calculate. So he said 5 plus 5 plus 8 plus 4 plus 6 equals to 28 days. I wouldn't know if you got that actually, but that was what the person was trying to say. He was actually trying to help that man who sent in his chronicle last Sunday on the show. Okay, so today, the chronicle I will be sharing with you today was sent in by a woman, and she's really broken at this moment, and then she wants you to actually come to her rescue. She said she became 31 by March 3rd, 2021 this year, and then she was thinking that she would celebrate her birthday this year for the first time in her life, and that she would celebrate it with the one she really likes, so maybe with her husband to be. And then she went further to say that she met this particular man in January, and he seems to be the perfect man she has ever prayed for. Loving, caring, prayerful, educating, advisable, understanding, just name it. He said the man is everything. And so she went for that to say that, but one thing was not just okay. She said she was able to love the man, but she was not ready to go like that because of loneliness, and the worst part, she is an introvert. So she said that the man came far away from her town, and when they met, the man said he is an orphan. He has nobody in life. He came to her state for work and to do business, and that this man loves her so much and has all the qualities she wanted in a man, and the man promised to even help her grow in all areas. The man told her that he will support her to stand and make sure she accomplished her dreams. And then she said that the man actually proposed that there would be no sex till they are married this December, and this actually make her want to be with this man the more, because she has been the celibate for a while now. So she went for that to say that this man told her to put a stop to so many people around her, that he wants her to focus. And then he promised to do so many things. They talked about so many things: finances, number of children, house chores, so many, and the communication was great. She said that the man gives her hope and always thank God for the day she met him. She thought her burden would be light, and she prayed every day for the man to have favor. But she said her instinct was not at rest, so she decided to search this man up on Facebook, and she discovered that the man is married with 3 children. And then she asked him initially, and then the man said he's no longer with the wife, that the wife committed adultery, and the village people disgraced her and threw her out, and he could do nothing about her, and he does not even know where they are at the moment, and that this happened 3 years ago. So he went further to want this lady to stay away from social media and focus in her life. And then she said that she cared less. She went further to do more research, and then she discovered that this same man who actually promised her marriage by December is still happily married. The wife posted their family pictures last year December, and they did their anniversary last month, March. And then she said, what should she do? She can't just let the man go. She's really hot, and then she wants him to feel the same pain. And then she went for that to say that there was this person that wanted to help her with her rent, and this same man made her lose the person. She said she doesn't know what to do. if to get mad, the man will probably walk away. If she pretends and wait when he collects a salary, maybe she will just get a share out of the salary and then walk away. And then she went further. She's asking you now, she said, should I help him destroy the marriage he never value by telling his wife, or should I just let go? She said, someone advised me to blackmail him. Please note, I am a struggling woman with the help of no one. I am not lazy. I sell by the roadside with the little capital I have, and the business is not really moving. That was why I almost fell for his sugar-coated tongue, because a sister in need is a sister in tears. All right, there you have it. That was the chronicle that was sent in for this week. This woman really needs your advice. Just in case you didn't grab that, let me just summarize the story. What she's trying to say is she became 31 in the month of March, and then she had thought prior to that time that she would be, getting married this year to the love of her life. And then there's this man she met in the month of January this same year, and the man appeared to be everything, calm, loving, promised to, help her in all areas and all of that. But she felt like, oh, the man is everything as well. The man practically told her that no sex until marriage, and then she agreed, and she felt like, oh, this is godly. This person, this person is a lover of God, actually. And then she went further to say that, but something was not right. So she decided to do her findings. She decided to dig more on that man. And then as a result of that, she discovered that the man has been married with 3 children. And then when she asked this man said, don't mind what you saw. He was married, they are no longer together, he had divorced the woman because the woman cheated and all of that. Now, she said she didn't stop there because something was not just right. So she decided to press further, and then she discovered that they are still very much married, and they celebrated their anniversary of recent. Now she's saying, what should she do? Because she's hot at the moment, and this man had actually told her to stay away from other people, to focus in life, and at the same time chase the other people that would have helped her out of her predicament, because she is a roadside seller. Now she's asking, what should she do? Should she walk away from this man and just tell him it's over, go, you're not serious and all? I mean, she's 31, remember. Or she should just allow the man collect his salary, collect her dues, and then tell the man to go. And then she has a third option, which is, should she just walk up to this wife of his and tell him, your husband has been cheating on you, let us destroy this marriage? So what would be your advice? What would you say to this woman if you were this woman, if you are in her shoes? Or what exactly would you advise her to do? Should she just move on with her life, forget this man, and say mo fa exiko to Olorun wa da? Or she should just revenge, wait till he collects his salary, demand for the money she needed, and then tell the man to go? Or should she, go ahead to tell this man's wife about the affairs, hoping that marriage will be destroyed, since he does not even respect the marriage in the first place? And, he took out time to lie to this particular woman, telling her that, he was ready to stay and all of that. So what exactly would you like to say to this woman? At a point I'm thinking, there was a time it was really rampant that someone would tell you, "Ooh, I love you, ooh, I want to marry you, I'm here to stay, you mean so much to me, you mean the world to me." And the next thing is, you see the person's wedding invitation and you be like, really? I mean, you were the same person that was saying you're here to stay, you want to be with me forever, for better or for worse, and all of that. And you would not even tell me that you're getting married. Okay, so there was one I came across like that, and this person actually, went further to say he loves this person. They were so much in love, and then he lied to her that he was going to the village, that they should go together to the village, not knowing that he had actually taken her to his wedding in the village, and that was really pathetic. So what would you like to say to this person? At a point I'm thinking maybe there should be a kind of constitution where you get to sign an agreement and say, "Ooh, would you marry me? If you do not marry me, maybe this also thing should happen to you." I mean, why promise me marriage when you know you wouldn't, or you are not interested in getting married to me? So sometimes I feel like maybe the society, maybe something is not just right. I feel like there should be a punishment for promising someone that you would marry that person, and when you're supposed to marry the person, you're nowhere to be found, you're with someone else and stuff like that. So what would you like to say to this woman? The numbers to call are 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 0706 949 3000. She rolled out three options. She said, should she just walk away? Should she retaliate, revenge by breaking his home? Or should she just, wait till he collects his salary, collect her share, and then walk away? Let's hear from this person. Hello, good evening. Hello? Oh, hello? Mommy, down my low. Hello, 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 0706 949 3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. What would you like to say to this woman? What would be your advice to this woman? Let's hear from this person. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Revelation.
Good evening, Dr. Mark.
Good evening, my sister. Happy Sunday.
Same to you. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. I couldn't hear you last week. I was out of town.
Okay,
I have
thank you.
an advice for this lady. And if the person is listening, this is my own candid advice. You see, whatsoever that is pure, whatsoever that is of good report, that is what we should be thinking about, especially if you want to go into marriage with anyone. Whatsoever that is pure, whatsoever that is of good report. It's a good thing she has done by making research about the man and discovering that the man is actually married. That is the number one reason why she should just jet out. Listen to this. If you keep a man that is married because of the money he has or the gain you are getting from him, you won't get a better person. That is the way it works. Because that man and the aura he creates around you will keep blocking the good one that would settle with you from coming. So I would advise that you should make all the evidences you have available to the man and let him know that, look, sir, I am putting out. You have your life to live. Nobody can force to marry you. And nobody can force you to marry him. So the way it goes, you should just take the decision and be firm. Don't try to say, collect his money. Don't try to say, I want to wait till when his salary comes. That one will keep you there. You will not go on time. So if you really, really know what you want to do with your life, she's already 31. And so she doesn't have the time to keep wasting with somebody. The man is just there to eat and run. If she's there, she wants to give it a trial, she should go ahead and collect the man's salary. After sleeping with her, disappear. That is the truth. So she should just pick up at the best of herself. These days, we should learn to pray. When I want to get married, I spend quality time inside a prayer city, talking to God about who I want to marry. A man praying before he settles down. The woman should even do more. Praying about marital life should be something a lady should start doing the moment she starts knocking 20. Start talking to God about who my right partner should be. So please, you should just take the bull by the horn and move on with our life and forget it. The man is just there to sleep with her, and then he has the wife has don't use and tire. He's looking for something new. That is the truth. Thank you, Bibelicious. That's my
All right,
take
thank
today.
you so much, Dr. Mark, for that one. I do appreciate you. So I read it somewhere that there is actually a way you can actually deal with someone who does that to you, that you can actually fight it. You can sue the person to court. I don't know if we have legal practitioners who would call in to actually be a part of the conversation. Maybe you would call in to tell us if the Constitution seriously empowers an individual to sue someone like that. Let's hear from this person. Hello, good evening. Please turn down the volume on your radio. Hello, good evening. All right, thank you so much for that one. 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 0706 949 3000. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name and where are you calling us from? All right, please do wow to, call us back. I'm thinking, should it be that when someone toys with your heart and emotions, are you supposed to mess them up for doing that to you? I mean, this is just a clear, cheating, or what am I going to call this? Are you supposed to mess that person up for actually, messing up with you? Are you supposed to, fight back, revenge, do all sort just to try as much as possible to have your own victory or some sort? I don't know. 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 0706 949 3000. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, Bibelicious. How are you? Good evening.
I'm fine, sir. Good evening. Good to have you on the show this evening.
Thank you. Look, the story, it's a little bit pathetic, a little bit. I understand the age in question.
Mm-hmm.
The woman is getting old and she's a little bit desperate.
She's on her way to 32.
You said?
She's on her way to 32.
Yes. So that, probably maybe that's the reason why she doesn't thought it through. So the lesson here for ladies is that should we put the head before the tail or the tail before the leg? That research that she started doing after she's lucky that they have not slept together. At least that part is I thank God for her for that now. But that doesn't cover for the feelings, for the hurt that she felt right now in her heart. She will have eliminated all of this if only she has done that research initially. So if something is too good to be good, it's because it's not good. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm assuming that's
there was a friend of mine who was he wanted to play a side chick thing, and one of his friends hooked him up with a girl. So the friend did not even tell the girl in question that this guy is married. The lady we're talking about is over 30. Yes, over 30. So when the guy called the lady she didn't see any reason to start divulge that information because she thought probably the friend that hooked them up must have, tell these guys about what is going on, that she's not looking for a fling, she's not looking for a fling, she's not just looking for someone to settle down with.
Relationship.
Exactly. So maybe like a week or 2 weeks they've been together. Finally, the guy, they were inside their discourse. This guy were able to kind of just tell the girl that, look, I'm a very busy person, I have family to take care of, so I will only find time for you. You know how this thing works. So anyway, the lady now said, are you married? And she said, yes. He said, yes. And the lady said, no, I'm not looking for this. Your friend didn't tell me that you're married. I need someone to settle down with. For me, I don't need a boyfriend. I don't need someone. I don't need a fling.
Yeah.
So that is how the guy said, oh, I'm sorry. My friend either didn't tell me that I didn't tell you the story. So they end the relationship. When they end the relationship, the guy still go ahead to provide assistance that he can to the young lady. Because the lady story is almost like this lady's story too. She's struggling. So my point here is that I will advise her to tell the guy. The guy can go ahead and see her. You understand? But just let him know that this is going to, you cannot continue with it. Give him all the information that you have. Let him know that you have caught him red-handedly. There's no reason to be lying right now. So if you still want to help me, go ahead and help. But if not, just go with provide someone else that will help me. I think that would be the best way. The third option that she's considering is not even an option at all. How would you want to wreck somebody's marriage because of your own negligence? It's not the fault of the woman that you fall victim for a man who is married by not doing your research in the first place. And if she says she's going to just pretend that everything is okay till the end of the month, in order for her to take the money, that means she's also taking the money under a false pretense. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I'm with you.
So the better thing is for her to just be clean, come clean with the guy. Just tell him the story. And if he still want to help you at the end of the month, he's going to help you. If not, God who made mouth this way know what he's going to put in it. God bless you, sister. Enjoy the show.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sliman, for that one. I do appreciate you. 0809-155-1055. 0805-699-8678. 0706-949-3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. What exactly would you like to say to this woman in question? She needs your advice. How do you think she needs to heal? I think we should also talk about that. She's hurting at this moment. For someone who... Hello? All right. For someone who had thought that she would get married this year and the hope is dashing right in front of her. So what exactly would you suggest as a method of healing to her on the show? Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening.
Yeah, hello, Revolution.
Good evening, Dr.
Sorry,
Mark.
I forgot to say something the other time. I want the lady to be very, very careful. She should not just please do anything with the family of the man. Honestly speaking, the man is just trying to play game. She should not bother trying to go and plan anything for the man. The last caller advised that she should just open up to the man and tell the man if you want to help her. But this kind of a person who lied to you that he wasn't married will not. Even if she tells the man the whole thing, forget. The man is just there to play a game. She won't do any help. He won't help the lady. After the lady even opens up to her and told her, look, I know you are a married man. I don't want to have anything to do with a married man. If you still want to help me by the end of the month, help me. The man will not do anything. The best you should do is to take the bull by the horn, show the man the evidences she has about knowing that he's already married. Because if somebody should lie to you, being in a relationship with you, he didn't tell you he's married, it means he has something he's planning. Even if you had a wife before and you want to have a second wife, you will let the person know you're already married, just to let the second wife. But I didn't let him know that he was married at all. He's trying to deny. He told the lady he has divorced her, blah, blah, blah. This man is simply a cheat. So my advice is that she should burn the bridges. There is always God on the throne who sees into the affairs of men. Burn the bridges and look, this man is not the kind of person for you. You are 31. If you tag along with him for another 35 years, you are becoming demoralized. That's my take, revelation.
Thank you so much, Dr. Mark, for that addition. 0809-155-1055, 0805-699-8678, 0706-949-3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. Right about now, I've got bills to pay, right after which I will be back to take more calls on family matters. In the meantime, keep it 10:55. I am Bibelicious.
You just be the best performance.
Thank you.
In person.
With almost 100,000 Instagram followers and over 100,000 followers on Twitter. Wow. And more than 250,000 followers on Facebook. Our followers are our greatest assets. Join us social media family for breaking news, daily information, and giveaways. On Instagram and Twitter at Splash FM 1055. On Facebook at www.facebook.com/Splash FM 105.5.
A fully furnished, nice and comfortable hostel accommodation in University of Ibadan, or a place for seminars and executive trainings at the same venue? You do not have to worry. Adebayo Akonde Hall suits your lodging needs and provides you a home away from home. Adebayo Akonde Hall is a 4-star hostel built in a serene environment with constant supply of electricity. It has fully furnished rooms that gives you great comfort at an affordable price. Adebayo Akonde Hall is located at Ajibode Extension, University of Ibadan. To make reservations, visit www.adebayohall.com or call the numbers 0805 699 8718, 0805 699 8719, 0805 699 8720. Adebayo Akonde Hall. Built for comfort. Built for you.
Glad to know that you're still there listening to your integrity station. This is Family Matters with Belicious and Splash 105.5 FM. Remember, you can join the conversation on Facebook at Splash FM 105.5, Splash FM 105.5. All right, before that break, I shared with you a story that was sent in by a woman who needs your advice. And just in case you're tuning in right about now, I would like to take the story again so that you can be a part of the conversation. So according to this woman, I'm going to read it directly the way she had sent it. She said, I was 31 by 3rd of March 2021. I was thinking that I would celebrate my birthday this year for the first time in my life, and that I would celebrate it with the one I like, maybe with my husband to be. I met him in January, and he seems to be the perfect man I have ever prayed for. Loving, caring, prayerful, educating, advisable, understanding, just name it. He possesses almost all the qualities I have been praying for in a man. But one thing was not just okay. I was unable to love him, but I was ready to go like that because of loneliness. And the worst part, I am an introvert. He came far away from my hometown. When I met him, he said he's an orphan. He has nobody in life. He came to my state for work and to do business. He said he loves me and I have all the qualities he wanted in a woman. He said he will help me grow in all areas. He said he will support me to stand and make sure I accomplish my dreams. He said no sex till we're married this December, and this endeared me more to him because I have been celibate for a while now. She said, this man told me to put a stop to many people around me that he wants me to focus. He promised me so many things. We talked about so many things, finances, numbers of children, house chores, so many, and the communication was great. He gives me hope, and I always thank God for the day I met him. I thought my burden will be light. I prayed every day for him to have favor, but my instinct was not at rest. So I decided to search his Facebook, and I discovered he's married with 3 kids. I asked him initially. He told me he's no longer with the wife, that the wife committed adultery and the village people disgraced her and threw her out, and he could do nothing to help her. So He said that he does not know where they are, blah, blah, blah. And this happened 3 years ago. He even wanted me to stay away from social media and focus on my life. I care less. But of recent, I decided to go and search for the wife instead. And behold, they are still happily married. The wife posted their family pictures December last year, and her birthday was February this year. The anniversary is this month. And then she said that, please, what should I do? I can't just let him go like that. I'm really hurt and I want him to feel the same. Someone wanted to help me with my rent and he made me lose the person. I don't know what to do now. If I get mad at him, he might likely walk away. Should I pretend and wait till when he collects his salary? I will just collect my share and walk away. Should I help him destroy the marriage he never valued by telling his wife? Should I just let go? Someone advised that I should blackmail him. Please note, I am a struggling woman with the help of no one. I am not lazy. I sell by the roadside with a little capital I have, and the business is not really moving. That was why I almost fell for his sugar-coated tongue, because a sister in need is a sister in tears. All right, so there you have it. What would you like to say to this woman? What should she do at this point? Should she just, revenge and just walk away, destroy this man, destroy his marriage, and then forget about everything? I mean, we're even. You should be able to pay for breaking my heart. Should she just do it that way? Or should she just say, what do you think is the solution to her problem? Now she's down, she's hot. And when you call in to advise her, I want you to also suggest ways by which she can heal faster. What does she need to do better this time around? I mean, at that age, you know that desperation sets in. People expect so much from you. They feel like, oh, you're supposed to be married by now. The society is pressurizing you to be with someone. And then you're also desperate to just find someone for yourself. Now, I feel like this is a different thing. If the man had, come to say, oh, I like you, but I am married, I have 3 children, but I like you, would you like to be in a relationship with me? And then she would say, oh yes, oh no, I don't want to be in a relationship with you, and stuff like that. But the fact that the man lied, he said he's an orphan, he has nobody, he has no family, he has no friends, he just came to that city to work and stuff like that. So I'm just thinking, what would be your suggestion? What would be your advice to this person? What is the way out? What should she do? Should she revenge? Should she just walk away? Or should she just hold on and, wait till when the man collects the salary and then, get her share and then dump him? I don't know. So what would you like to say to this woman? 0809 155 1055, 0805 699 8678, 0706 949 3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. What would be your advice to this woman? Well, from all indication, I just feel like, like I just say on the show, the society messes up with individuals, especially women. That's the truth, because at that age you are thinking of so many things with your life, and then the society is telling you that if you're not married at 30, if you're not married at 31, you're not successful. Okay, was it not today last night I came across Rita Dominic's tweet. She's an actress. I'm sure you should know her. And then, she granted an interview of recent, and then I think the interviewer asked her why she's here to marry and stuff like that. And then she said that, I think she's in her 40s. And then she said that she's taking her time. And then people came for her. They came to, they actually came for her big time, saying, and see, at that age, at 40 something, it's also and take time. Like, why are you taking your time? And she was like, it's my life now. So how does that really affect you? Like, if I say I'm taking my time, if at this stage of my life, I'm still saying I'm taking my time, then I'm really taking my time. So how does that affect you? So I'm just saying that the society is not fair to women. That's the truth. The society believes that if you're not married at 30, at 35, you're not successful. You've not made it in life. And because of this, I feel like a lot of people make decisions that they are not supposed to. I mean, you just see somebody, you just want to hop onto that person. You see somebody, you just feel like, whoa, but when madam, and then you want to marry that. Even when the person is jobless, you just want to marry that person and say, everything will be well. Tapati fera wa okay. I'm fine. Everything ma okay. It doesn't really work that way. Seriously, that is what I think. I feel like it doesn't really work that way. Marriage is something that you really, really, really need to take your time. It is an institution, and if you're not careful, you might mess it up. And I do hear this from people. If you make a mistake when it comes to your marriage, you might end up making mistake in every area of your life, because the mistake you make when it comes to your marriage might actually affect every other thing that concerns you. You know, you're having issues with your marriage, you might take it out on your job. It might affect your relationship with other people. It might affect your progress. It might affect so many things about you without you knowing. So that is why, I kind of appreciate this woman's effort to take a step further to dig about this man, to find out who is this person. I mean, why would you say you do not have families? Why would you say that you are just a loner? You're just one person. Nobody is attached to you. Nobody is associated with you. And I like the fact that she took out her time to actually, dig further to be sure, is this man who he says he is? And, it's just so shocking that she discovered that the man has actually been a liar all along. I mean, so what category do you put this kind of man who is so prayerful, who is so diligent, who is so caring, and yet a liar? I don't know. For someone who is so prayerful, and this same person who is so prayerful, has a wife and 3 children somewhere, and then lying to another person, by December, I'm a fair, I'm still as husband and wife. And you're thinking, why is it that some people think that, because this person is religious, then the person is perfect? Because this person is religious, this person, kotomadani, yawotomadani, marriage, I'm perfect. So I feel like sometimes we really need to rethink, retrace our steps. And it is not the fact that the person is, religious, so to say, the fact that the person is churchy, the person Oman Kiran 5 times daily, does not necessarily guarantee the person to be a perfect partner for you. So sometimes it is okay to take a step further. I feel like we need to take a cue from this lady. Seriously, if you're still single, you're not married, you need to take a cue from this story. Try as much as possible when you're in a relationship with someone and you feel like, everything is just so rosy. I mean, you feel like, this person is perfect. He wants to marry. He's saying it over and over. He wants to marry. For me, Shaya. He wants to marry me and stuff like that. You need to really dig and, at a point, ask this person, are you sure about this? I mean, if you're telling me to do away with other men, if you're telling me to do away with other guys, are you really sure? Because at my age, you cannot expect me to do away with every other person and then stick with you, only for you to tell me, Moti, I'm married, I have kids, you should understand, I do not promise you marriage. That's when you start hearing stories that touch the heart. So I'm just saying that we should try as much as possible to, dig further, especially when it has to do with our relationships. We should be sure that this person that we're hanging out with, this person that we think we love, we should be sure it is mutual, especially before we take that step further to say, I do to that person. 0809-1551-055, 0805-699-8678, 0706-949-3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. What would be your advice to this woman? I mean, she needs your advice. What should she do? She cook back for long, like I don't know, like Yorubas to say, she cook back for long. But what? You are just one of those people that I would write the names in my life, in my journey in life, to finding my final destination. Should she just follow and move on with her life, or should she, revenge, try to destroy his home, pay him back? I mean, for someone who is married to someone and has 3 kids, kids, 3 children, and this person is saying, we are not together. Well, what about the part of the children? I mean, well, she didn't really specify, since the man said they are divorced. What about the children? She didn't say anything about that. But I'm just thinking, is he even ready to add our own bukata to the bukata of these 3 children? I mean, how can you have three children to take care of, a wife to take care of, and you're still philandering with another person? I'm just thinking, I don't know how it works, but seriously, I feel like these days we get to hear stories like this. We get to hear stories about men who are married in a particular city, and because they are working in another city, they do away with their rings and they lie to women, and because they know that women are just trying as much as possible just to find someone, especially when you are in your late 20s, approaching your 30s. You just want to be with someone desperately. And then the next thing is you see this man appearing all single, all responsible, all prayerful, all caring, all just... The man appears perfect, and then the next thing you feel like, oh, this man is the man. He is the one I have been waiting for, without you knowing that this man, you don't know. This man is married to someone in Ibadan with kids, and then he's working in Lagos. He comes home during weekend, and then he tells you, this weekend, mommy me ni Ibadan, daddy me ni Ibadan. And then you think, oh, Bamiki, you're coming, Bamiki, Baba coming, and you don't really know what's up. And then you start thinking, when you see the man, you say, hey, I'll come here, hey. Hey, women, I think we need to wake up, seriously. When we decide to, be in a relationship, we need to do our digging well enough. We need to investigate. We need to be our own FBI. We need to be our own CIA. Like, do your own research. Be sure that this person that you are in a relationship with, or this person that you want to be in a relationship with, is that person that is who he says he is. Well, I feel like this woman is lucky enough because, I mean, they get to sleep with each other, so she can't say, oh, he came to mark attendance on me and stuff like that. So I just feel like she's lucky enough, because she might not be lucky with some guys, and then you just hear, mama to marry, they keep lying. And there's one thing about lies: when you say one, you would definitely need another one to cover up for the first one you just told. So it's just like an encouragement. We need to really take away from this. We really need to take a cue from this. We should try as much as possible not to fall into this trap. When you feel like there is someone you want to be in a relationship with and you like the person, I feel like you should be sure, like be double sure. You need to double check if the person is single as stated, and if the person is ready to be committed to that relationship. Because the truth is, it's hard. It is heartbreaking when you invest so much in a relationship and then you discover that the relationship you've invested so much in, is no relationship at all. Maybe the person just saw you as, let me just be catching close with this one, and then you're damn serious about it. You have it on your head. You're just all over the place thinking, oh, Jesus, I've gotten to my destination, and stuff like that. You don't really know that this person is playing you 100%, especially when people appear too religious. You need to be watchful. Seriously, I feel like sometimes we feel that when this person has vibes, when this person is, maybe the person is social, we say, koleda, that person is not a good wife material. That person is not a good husband material. But when you see the person, hey, fire, the person is praying, the person is blasting in tongues, the person is doing so many things, the next thing you feel like, oh, this person is the one. This is the one that the Lord has made for me, and I feel like we should do something together. But we really need to discern. We need to be discerning. We need to know when it is right, when it is okay to be in a relationship with someone. We need to know when it is right to say no to someone, even when you're desperate, even when you feel like you're lonely, even when you feel like, oh, you're aging, you're 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, you're on your way to your 40s, you still really need to be discerning. You really, really need to be discerning. You need to be sure that you're not making any mistake in this regard. All right, so 0809-155-1055. If we missed some calls, please do well to call us back. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, Felicia.
Good evening.
Yeah, I'm Aziz Maya from Mobile Solution.
All right, Maya, good to have you on the show this evening.
Yeah, I want to firstly congratulate this lady that she had a promise with the man that they wouldn't be having sex as you have narrated. Some lady wouldn't be lucky enough with some men. They would have had a lot of sex over time with them before they eventually discovered that they are married and they are being cheated upon. So, out of our options, I would rather advise her that she should leave the man and let the man go. Tell the man that she has discovered a lot about him and she wouldn't be interested in the relationship any longer. So our own lucky man will come around. Our own helper would definitely show up. She should just take her time. She shouldn't rush. She shouldn't take any revenge. She should just take that as part of her life, her experience, and move on. So she will be fine and she will do great. That's my advice for her.
All right, thank you so much, Mayowa, for that one. I do appreciate you. 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 0706 949 3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. What would you like to say to this woman? In as much as I appreciate everyone who has called on the show, you know, I feel like we also need to talk about what she needs to do. How can she empower herself at this point? I mean, she said in the write-up that she is a roadside seller. What else can she do? Should she just, you know, face her business and then hope that someday luck would smile on her and then she would have that person that she so much desires? Let's hear from this person. Hello, good evening. All right, please do well to call us back. 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 0706 949 3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. Let's see if we can grab one or two more calls before we get to wrap up on the show for this week. What would you like to say to this woman? I mean, what's the way out? Is avenging an option? Is walking away an option? Is, you know, revealing this secret to this man's wife a better option? I don't know, I'm just thinking. I mean, Yorubas, oh God, Yorubas will say that, see, I mean, should she just do that as well? Go on and say, oh, because you've messed up with my heart, because you've tortured me, because you know I love you, and then you're here as a scam, I should also destroy your marriage. Should she do that as well? Should she do that, or just forget about it and say, oh, everything will be well, someday I would find my own and I will be happily married? I don't know. Let's see if we can grab one more call and then we call it a wrap on the show for this week. 0809 155 1055 0805 699 8678 0706 949 3000. Those are the numbers to call to be a part of the conversation. And remember, just in case you want to send in your story as well, or you want me to share your chronicles on the show, you know that you can always reach me on 070 81 86 2110. 070 81 86 2110. You have any information for me, you want me to talk about something that is bothering you, you want us to read your chronicle on the show as well, that is how you can reach me. The number once again, 070 81 86 2110. Well, This is exactly 4 minutes to the top hour of 6. So this is that point where I get to say thank you so much for being a part of the show this week. Thank you for sticking with me right from about 5 p.m. up until now. And I also want to say thank you so much for all of the contributions that you've shared on the show. Apologies, I won't be able to pick your calls any longer on the show at this point. Okay, so I'm so glad that we've been able to help this woman make a decision. You know, we can always advise, but then she's the last resort to make that decision. So we really do hope that we've been able to help her out this week. By 6 p.m. I will be back for the news and report, and this week I have worked with AZ on family matters. Remember to reach me on 070 81 86 2110 070 81 86 2110. This is where I get to say thank you so much for listening. I am Blessing Agbeetan. Call me Delicious, and Family Matters will be back next week Sunday.